not force them to have to figure it out. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Humongous? She's just trying to make me look bad. Not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? Oh, whoops. Help me explain this to her, Humongous. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Humongous? Well, I don't fucking know. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Ooh, crap, wait, which one's the purple-haired girl again? Fuck. Isn't it Yuri? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I think it is Yuri. Ooh, wait. Okay, let's see, Yuri. Natsuki. You're right, I liked your poems. No! No! Hang on.
I thought you picked Yuri.
I thought I did too. Are you sure you wanna? Yes. Yes.
No, he said no. Daddy, look. Daddy, look.
Wait, it was Yuri. That's Yuri right there.
Yeah.
What in the world? Okay, hang on, wait.
Maybe even though you picked the wrong one.
Hang on, wait. No, I did it again. Oh wait, no, go back. Load a game.
Don't go too fast.
Alright, let's see. Yuri. Natsuki.
Okay.
You're right. I like your poems. See? Wait. I should have just waited. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Shit. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poems seriously.
Oh, I died.
I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when he said her poems were cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri meant well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Say no.
Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant was only because she couldn't handle the pressure. I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Watch out, Sayori. You're not involved in this. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Daddy, they're just talking?
Yep. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from her desk and storms out.
Daddy, you not playing?
No.
Not yet.
On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her desk and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Humongous. You're too kind. Humongous is always kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. What? I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing.
Ha!
That one thing that Natsuki said about, about your boobs getting bigger. Yeah, I know. Can't tell. Oh, I don't know where this conversation's going. Let's just put your arms back. All right, let's focus in on them. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. All right, good. I'm pretty sure it was nothing that you're covering. I'm going to go make some tea. Okay. Good idea. What kind of tea? Is it Earl Grey? Green tea? Dandelion tea? Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Down, what's up, Monica? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Humongous, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Doubt it. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. But then your luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Humongous! Ready to walk home? Sure! Let's go! Sure! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean?
Outside? I didn't know she could go outside.
Yeah, she can go outside, bud. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Woo! You know, Humongous, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Okay, fine.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Oh, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Evan, help me choose a word. Boop. Question. Kiss. Vicious.
Can't do kiss.
Determination. Nature. Vibrant. Unrequited. Insight or melody.
Kiss.
Kiss. Alright. Cry. Whistle. Broken. Secretive. Philosophy. Misfortune. Warm. Lazy. Atone. Doki Doki. Evan, which one? Doki Doki. Cry? Alright, what about this one now? Whirlpool, swimsuit, comfort, proof, feather, anime, skirt, graveyard, sing, or rose?
Graveyard.
Alright, heart, braid, special, starscape, clouds, romance, smile, papa, inferno, or color?
Special.
Alright, what about this one? Tenacious, marshmallow, forgive, fluffy, anger, frightening, nibble, jump, captive, or sensation? Captive? Alright, what about this one? Scars, friends, calm, marriage, raindrops, variance, death, laugh, love, live, laugh, love, rain cloud, or fireflies?
Rain cloud.
Alright. Electricity, hop, uncontrollable, wonderful. Hang on, wait, let's see. Essence, intellectual, strawberry, melancholy, vanilla, or sweet?
Sweet.
Sweet? Okay. Alright.
Sweet is a pretty good one.
Cage, yeah, sweet is a good one. Alright, cage, disarray, lust, shiny, vertigo, memories, playground, ambient, spinning, or chocolate? Oh, I thought you were going to go with playground on that one. Alright, let's see. Unstable, beauty, portrait, existence, fireworks, after image, love, misery, flee, or fester?
Love, misery.
Which one, love or misery?
Love.
Alright. Alright, last one. Wrath, sunset, fickle, passion, Effulgent, prayer, holiday, peace, daydream, or embrace.
Daddy,
Which
Daddy,
one?
I can't talk right now. I can't talk.
Oh my God, are you being chased? Run away!
I can't change my catnap.
Holy smokes. Alright, I'll just choose one then. Effulgent. Sunset? Alright. Unending rainbow, pal, vacation, cute, adventure, family,
Oh
giggle,
no.
journey, or precious. Unending. Universe, massacre, horror, kawaii, socks, bouncy, treasure, vitality, dream, or unrestrained. Kind of want to go with this one. Twirl, candy, fear, clumsy, entropy, amazing, crimson, infallible,
Oh no.
covet, or bubbles. Entropy.
No.
I'm gonna go with extraordinary. Alright, bed, charm, lipstick, mouse, grief, milk, blanket, silly, empty or party.
Elephant forgot. Yes.
Got empty. Nightgown, waterfall, pure, loud, time, shame,
Waterfall.
dance. Heaven sent, fun, sunny, lollipop flower, uncanny, incapable, puppy, headphones, defeat. I'll go with incapable. Hair, sugar, cheeks, promise, bliss, ribbon, summer, pain, tragedy, or fantasy.
Summer.
Extreme, dazzle, hopeless, childhood, disoriented, meager, landscape, infinite, sadness, or cheer.
Here.
Climax, despise, dark, desire, sparkle, analysis, disown, lucky, hope, excitement. We're going to go with excitement?
Yes.
Alright, let's see.
Let's see if I'm right.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meetings already. I've gotten a bit more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, humongous! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple things with you anyways, huh?
Daddy, look, I'm the only one alive. Catnap just killed the bear.
Holy smokes.
Yes, and it's just me left.
Ooh, you better run, brother.
Yes, but he's not after me anymore.
Oh, he's not?
I'm just Bubba Boa Elephant.
Ooh, Bubba Boa, the elephant. What do you got?
Bubba Elephant.
Oh, Bubba. Oh, you better hurry. You got 8 seconds, brother. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I made it.
An office. Oh, speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then turns it upside down and lets it. It says, "Let's go where they want." Hurry, you have 26 seconds. Hurry, run. I don't know where you gotta run. Go to the toy factory. Oh, there you go. Then she turns it upside down and lets all its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I think this is a ball.
I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, why would you have bought a snack before coming to the club room? Oh, nice. What are y'all going to do?
I don't know. I think I'm going to make some points.
Ooh, nice, brother.
What should I do?
Choose a name. Huggy Wuggy, Playtime, Playtime and Friends, or Poppy Playtime. What is the name of the company? I think it's Playtime Co. Yeah, there you go. I'll help you with the next one. In which year was Huggy Wuggy created? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 1984.
Hurry up!
Try 1984.
1984. No.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, yeah.
Yes. Wrong. Ooh. I'm not too good with.
75?
I didn't say. What is the experimental numbers of Huggy Wuggy?
105?
I don't know.
Try that one. Oh.
1170.
Hurry up!
What color tile is not present in the main hall? What color do you not see in the main hall? Blue. Yeah, I think yellow was it.
Try it. I don't know.
Green. Ooh.
Okay.
I need help.
When was Poppy Playtime Character Chapter 1 released? Ooh, I think it was July 17th.
This one?
Yeah. Ooh. Son,
need
you.
help.
Well, you play this game more than I do. How am I supposed to know?
Daddy.
I don't know, baby. You choose. You get mad at me when I get it wrong. You know it better than I do. There you go. You see? Which was Project Playtime released? I think December 12th.
I should have done what Daddy told me to do.
That's okay. Who's the best smiling character? It's Catnap.
What's next?
You're done. Good job.
Good job, dude. If you had enough money in the first place,
Nothing.
what happened to the lights? Seems like the power turned off. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. I give up.
Oh, I got 20.
Don't make me feel guilty.
Oh no.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Daddy, the game tricked me. Oh no.
Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face was in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Humongous, let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Exit.
Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
Catnap that door.
Ooh. Ah! Ha
Oh, I have to follow the girl.
I really like when you speak your mind,
Oh, it
Yuri.
doesn't give you time.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That's
Catnap!
still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Well, let's see.
It looks like it's both.
Yeah, you pat it again, brother.
I got this one.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing.
Whoa, whoa.
After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have came if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Daddy, look, I'm into a boss fight.
Holy smokes, is that a boss fight?
Yeah, with Catnap.
That's what's up.
If it goes like that, then that means I have to hit her.
Yeah, get him. Get him, brother, get him. Get that ass, brother.
Oh, I ain't dying.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Yuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh, whoa, take this.
Whap!
Take this.
Whap! Yeah! Ow! The fuck? That was a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in its plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha! I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ah! Ha ha!
I can't.
Natsuki. Yeah, attack the big one. Go for it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That was so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Him.
Sorry, hugs the
Thank you,
cookie.
Catnap.
Jeez, just eat it.
Give him. Chop, 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 chop.
Woo, you won the boss battle. Nice, brother.
Catnap's dead. What'd that say?
Sorry, rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Mmm.
Why is Catnap doing that?
Sorry suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
Mommy, why
I
is
bit my
Catnap
tongue.
doing that?
Did you win, brother?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the train.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki
Daddy,
takes a bite
I'm
of
gonna
her
run
own
over
cookie.
Catnap.
Oh, yeah?
What does that say? What does that say?
Let me go! No, you're evil. I'm not. I'll let you guys go, I promise. You just tried to hurt us. I'm sorry, please let me go. What do you guys think? Should we let him free? Should we let him free?
Don't free him.
Don't free him or free him?
Don't free him.
Sorry, Catnip. We can't just trust you. I was going to help you. But now you guys can stay here with me.
Oh no! No, I'm gonna.
Forever.
No. Bad ending.
Ah, yours looks so good too, Natsuki.
No.
Can I try? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh. But yours is chocolate. Why would you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Aha, ha, ha. Sorry, gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki. Then wraps her arm around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Saori off of her. Sudden leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Saori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Saori, Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. Interesting. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I don't think she has a... Aha! I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. And I'm sorry. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. Well, I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, humongous. Hell yeah. Monica smiles sweetly. Why is she doing that? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischief escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining on her anyways. Looks like everyone has settled down. Saori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Well, read the fucking book! I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Oh yeah, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After all, they come, and after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. I'm gonna give her like a really ditzy, annoying voice. Monica, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes ever. That works out perfectly. Oh wait, that works out perfectly? That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! I opened my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? You're right. Sayori, so I should just quit. We need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem.
Okay, let's see
What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Nah, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Shh. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Ah! Sorry glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all over here, around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it's not even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Where? Why is her buttons like that? Her shirt. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody ever even noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Bitch. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you beanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, sorry. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean, bruh. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Aha, ha, ha. The fuck's up with your legs? Ah, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. Make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah! I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near my chest. Does this thing... Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling? What are you smiling about? It means my boob got bigger again, bruh. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Ah! Why does it feel so strange to see Sorry's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. Sorry hazily unbuttons her blazer once more. Woo! That's so much better. Bless you. Sorry puts her arms out and twists around. So if I keep this unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because, bless you, if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Bitch, what? And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Louise. Well, anyways, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you could focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Humongous. Listen, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Now do the same thing like you did earlier.
Oh, Yuri?
Yeah.
Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Humongous. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could call it that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like... Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's the one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Daddy. What thing was on the thing I was watching?
What thing?
On YouTube.
I didn't see it.
It's like this one. It's this one.
Which one?
This one. It's not that one. It's not the same thing, but it's actually a movie.
Oh, that's Ratatouille. Ratatouille, I think, is on Disney.
Let me see this.
The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an inordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and effect and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always happy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Ooh, are we the raccoon guys? Oh my god. I was a little more daring than I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
I can't hear this.
Oh, where's your headphones? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as my canvas to express. Yeah. I saw him right there. Look, right there. Look beside the table. Did you see him? Look for him, dude. You had him last, bud. I don't know where you. Look for him, son. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Humongous? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Feels like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I had to learn to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Ooh, Monica. Hi again, Humongous. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're replying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha! I want to count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sari would like. Is that so? You and Sari are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sari and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being similar, more similar than you think. So I think it's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha! I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sari's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Coslin tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to write, or choosing where and how to space your words, can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in a way, not every poem is about something. So anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind. Or something unexpected might happen.
As well, right?
Yeah, that was a little too much. Well, wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Aha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? We'll do Sayori. Huh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, humongous. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know, that was still kind of trippy about the game talking about saving.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I don't think I understand. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, not just a poem, it's a humongous poem, and it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. Well, not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like it. Happy poem. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm just getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Humongous. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Bitch, what? Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Lady, let's go to the hospital. Sheesh. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ah, haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Saris always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Whoo! Huh? Who? That's it? Or huh? Who? What? Ah! Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ah ha ha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me not to please completely miss the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Bitch, are you calling her fat? It's not like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I was supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. Huh?
He's drawing the devil says Jesus.
Yeah, change that video. She probably, oh wait, let me see. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps them private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, what about Spider-Man? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Oh no, of course not.
Yeah.
Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can express complicated issues with such simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would ever agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Damn, bitch, you still mad? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about her unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make others feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hated people who made me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she appreciates the message in your poem. It's not what I do best after all. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a little poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori put it all on the poster so anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. On the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of the time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where everyone's coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Whoa, calm down. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all here in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I don't think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just get it over with. Alright. Woo! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Fuck, foreshadowing? Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is all too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha! Haha! Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specified poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing those words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ha 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 ha! Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
I'll do it. See, look. Look.
Wow.
Daddy.
Huh.
I will do this to you. Look. I will do this to you.
Oh, you won't?
No.
Holy smokes, they pranked them, huh?
Yeah, I won't do that to you.
Oh, okay. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that indicates with perfect timing. Oh well. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she was bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and she cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought.
Daddy,
How did you guys do it so easily?
Look at his muscles. That's what I'm gonna look like.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna look buff like that? Heck yeah, brother. Why is he so angry?
Because he's so strong.
So does eating spicy food and sweets make you a badass or what?
No.
He's gonna need to brush his teeth, if not he's gonna get cavities, brother. Try not to think of it when you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll still come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she really likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone else, into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Aha! Even Humongous liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work well at all. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Oh, yeah. Natsuki. Huh. Don't make me go before Humongous. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Humongous lower everyone's standards a bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something you'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort in the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have all weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Humongous, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go home already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I'd still walk home with Sayori. Why can't I walk home with both? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awkward turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating in something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I couldn't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Let's see. Whistle, calm, rap. Vibrant, sunny, fireflies, universe, vanilla, that goes rap. Go rap. Infallible lollipop, silly fluffy bubbles, play puppy, awesome, amazing holiday. Infallible. Holy smokes! Wait, so if I choose one that goes with them, do they jump? After image, you know, let's see. If I go with misery, let's see if Yuri jumps. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Something dark. Horror. Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
that's kind of how you go.
yeah, why the fuck isn't Monica on here? Ambient, tragedy, memories, lucky, time, bad, feather, rainbow, fear, mouse. Let's go with tragedy. Shame, swimsuit, spinning, dark, jumpy, beauty, loud, disoriented, socks, and precious. Oh fuck, I don't want her.
Oh.
Joy, childhood, infinite, ribbon, pain, fun, misfortune, blanket, cry, and hurt. Oh, pain. Ah! Tears, sunset, variance, heaven sent happiness, entropy, lust, wonderful, adventure. Oh, entropy.
Okay.
Depression, effluent, determination, landscape, agonizing music, electricity, jump, analysis. Effluent. Strawberry, excitement, vacation, unending, death, playground, philosophy. Let's go playground. Bliss, bloop, boop, doki doki, secretive, defeat, disarray, anime, unrequited, nightgown, and daydream. I don't want to go with disarray, anime, or nightgown.
Where is disarray?
Journey, sweet, twirl, warm, promise, marriage, fester, dream, chocolate, grief. I'm gonna go with fester. Kawaii. You know what? I'm gonna go with kawaii. Breathe, vertigo, Valentine, rain, cloud, anger, question, comfort, meager, lazy, or perfect. Vertigo. Candy, ocean, sadness, family, essence, nibble, laugh, flee, hop, incapable. I'm gonna go with nibble. Dance, raindrops, frightening, melody, graveyard. Let's go graveyard. Let's see. Insight, hair, vivacious, cheer, extraordinary, shiny, disaster, summer, pure, and giggle, vicious. Love, embrace, forgive, email, special, unrestrained, prayer. Let's go with unrestrained. Atone, party, existence, eternity, extreme, portrait, flying pink, incongruity, imagination, heart, vivid, massacre, suicide proof, crimson, waterfall, whirlpool, or desire. Imagination. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah.
He's not doing piano.
Ah ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now working at piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out in this festival too. I can't wait for this festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, well, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but as it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, it does, huh?
Yeah.
How to skip Blizzard with a school. Part 1. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I don't say I don't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Humongous, what's up? Hey, this might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Acting anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Humongous. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about everything that bothers her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Humongous. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that? She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Humongous. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I've said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible when she's behaving like this.
Somebody's gonna say, oh no, I forgot it.
It's okay, just look for it and let me know. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with the flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By this time, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the next one to her. Just keep looking for it. I know, just look for it, baby. You'll find it. You might have to look for it a little bit, but you'll find it. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. Yeah, find it. You'll find it, baby. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I couldn't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Humongous. The world is full of meaning. often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah! So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Saori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also felt some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah! I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes.
I can't find it.
Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person.
I can't find it.
Well, just keep looking, dude. If not, just look for a different video. Look for a different video to show me. Okay?
I can't find it.
Well, just look for a different one then. It's okay, you'll find it later. You don't have to find it right now. To have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah! That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. It should be taking my mind off this thing. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two going off to? Yeah, she pulled up real fucking quick. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with help involving humongous in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. But let's go, humongous. Ah! Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly pushes her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri! Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Humongous. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah! No, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that be? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Humongous, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Humongous, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo! In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking and decided I would try to express myself a bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyways. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, humongous. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Humongous, I have another request. You mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why it is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Huh, baby?
I still don't like him find a word.
It's okay, just look for a different one. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it goes well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the reading position as last time. each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay, I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think of that. My bad. No need to apologize, I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Let's see. How do I take a screenshot? There we go. Oh, she holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Humongous, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah, then you really don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell from her expression that even she can't focus right now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Humongous can help Yuri put the tea stuff away. Or put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Humongous, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion he poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know what Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writings, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writings before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Humongous, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. You know, did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you just want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovered the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, humongous. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people for people to see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I want all these things, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. Or haven't really done anything. No, what's wrong? Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, humongous. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. So it's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping to make some friends. And I would say that I have at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Only one can build a sandcastle when the sand is wet, but when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it quickly lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes in the ultimate boundary line, tempered by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it? Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose it's better to compare the differences in our writing styles. But that process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. And she probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Humongous. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I would also make me happy to see it. Aha ha ha! Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your writing style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's getting hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I mean, that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. And still defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Eh? You've completely misunderstood. Aha, ha ha. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyways. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything going wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Yeah, alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. The beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. One day after day I search, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the mind ceases to bow, and I fall. And I fall, and I fall. I fall, even gentle as a feather. Even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end in her gaze. A lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up on a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too physiological or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put too much thought into it. Anyways, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Anyways, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, should we? Or would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I don't think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yes, that. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid of it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want you to focus on everything that went into it and the things you can get the things you can work on. It's more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh.